Konnichiwa, my name is Kaori Nagao, your Las Vegas lifestyle specialist. Supermoms, I'm so excited to share with you another dynamic women interview series. I have a special guest, Anoushka Dannin, and I'm so excited to share with you her story. So starting with Anoushka's impressive bio, born in England and relocated to Florida when she was 5 years old, she was the oldest of 3 daughters. Graduated from the University of Florida with a business degree, she started her career as a financial analyst for a real estate investment company. When her son was 18 months, she decided to quit her job and she became a stay-at-home mother. As her son got older and started going to school, she wanted to find something outside of the home that she could pour herself into. She started her Instagram account, ForYourReputation, and that led her to where she is right now. She is a clean beauty influencer and a mompreneur. She found her passion at age 40. It's never too late for a second career. Anoushka helps people love their hair and skin by using anti-aging clean beauty products. Anoushka helps mentor other women who want to find the work-life balance to change their mindset, build themselves into a brand, and make money while making an impact. So welcome, Anoushka. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Awesome. So we're here in Southern Highlands at one of my restaurants, Ola. And I know you've been here before.
It's beautiful, yes.
Thank you. Thank
so
you so
amazing.
Much. Awesome. So for starters, tell us about your background. You're from England. So how did your family relocate to Florida?
Well, my father just got a job and we decided to get up and move to Florida, and it was actually the best decision that I think we could have made.
Okay.
And so I grew up in Florida, and I eventually, migrated out here, made some stops along the way, but yes, and I've been here 17 years.
Awesome.
Yeah.
17 years in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I've been here 16 years, so you're a year ahead of me. So what brought you to Vegas?
Wow. So it was my boyfriend at the time.
Wonderful.
Yes, and we were in a long distance relationship for 5 years.
Wow,
yeah,
that's a long time.
So it was, game time to figure it out. And I actually moved here I was living in New York City at the time.
Okay.
And moved out here, and yeah, it's just from there, it worked out.
So it was love that brought you to Vegas.
It was love.
Yeah.
But I do love this town as well.
Yes.
This is an amazing town.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'd love to dive into, obviously yourself being a beauty influencer right now, and obviously you've got a great Instagram and TikTok account.
Thank you.
So I guess my first question is, how did you decide your handle name for your reputation?
Yeah. Okay, so that's actually a really fun story in the sense that growing up, my girlfriends and I would always say things like, you need this cute top for your reputation, or you need like this lip color for your reputation. It was just something we tagged on at the end of our sentences. And so when I was thinking about a handle name, it just came to me like, that's what it is. Like, let me show you stuff that you need for your reputation.
Absolutely. I know we're going to talk about branding, but reputation, brand, your image.
Yeah.
It's all linked together, right?
Right.
Yes. Awesome. So then, tell us a little bit about the financial analyst career. I know you obviously transitioned out of it when your son was born.
Yes. So I was a financial analyst for about 10 years prior to switching, over to being a stay-at-home mom. And I worked in various industries, everything from credit card fraud to beauty. I worked for Estee Lauder corporate for a while.
Oh, nice.
And then into real estate. Coming out to Vegas, it just seemed like a very natural flow.
Yes.
So I did that for a long time. And then, I kind of just, it was never really my passion. It was just something that I was good at. It was one of those careers that I felt was like stable, corporate America. But it wasn't very fulfilling for me. So when it came to work-life balance, it was actually very easy for me to just make that transition into being a stay-at-home mom.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you just can never get those years back with the littles.
Yes.
And, you know, from there though, they do grow.
Yes.
So
Very quickly.
They do grow very quickly, and you do need to kind of like get back into whatever it is that you're passionate about, pour yourself into something, find something for you. And so that, that time actually came about when my son was probably around 3, and he was going, you know, he was going to preschool a couple days a week. And so I had some time on my hands to kind of figure out like where I wanted to plug in my creative juices. And being a financial analyst, it's not very creative, yet I'm a very creative person. And so this thing called social media was coming about.
Yes.
And I decided to just kind of dip my toes into it.
That's amazing. And how do you even dip your toes in it? How do you even start?
Yeah,
Talk to us about that.
Well, it was a little bit easier for me because I have 2 younger sisters, and they were already like doing their thing. And I actually had a little FOMO. So I'm like, well, you know, maybe I should just do something too.
Yeah.
But they really, truly were so helpful along the way. As far as figuring out, you know, an account name, that's the first thing you want to do.
Right.
And then you want to know like, what exactly are you going to be sharing, and consistency, right? Finding the content.
Yes.
So all of those things, and it's definitely a work in progress, but I just feel like it's like anything else. Anyone at any age, at any time can totally dive into it and pick it up. So that's what I did.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
So it's great to have those two younger sisters. And
Totally.
Are they also influencers as well?
They are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. I need to definitely check them out and follow them as well.
Yes.
Are they here in Vegas, or are they somewhere
Yes.
else? Okay.
So one of them is here in Vegas, and her handle is Sammy Social. She's a foodie influencer here.
Oh, nice.
And a lot of the times, like, I will be around town and they're like, oh, you're Sammy's social sister? And I'm like, yes.
Oh my God.
Yes.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, so she is a pretty good presence.
Okay.
And she's like my go-to guru. She's great. And
Awesome.
then my other sister is in South Florida. And so she's Kavita Chene, and she, you know, does all the things. Has a wine out right now.
Oh, wow.
So we'll have to sip some wine
Some
later.
wine. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
Yeah.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's amazing. And yeah, I love it that you've got family support and sibling support there.
Absolutely.
You know, you could always reach out to, and you know, it's not as easy as it looks. There's a lot of behind the scenes, and obviously a lot of planning involved.
It's 100%. I would say it's a lot of work. It's a full-time job.
It is.
But you also have to find your rhythm with it, and you can't beat yourself up over the things, because you have to be able to control like your account and your content and not let it control you, right? And I feel like that's the key to the longevity of, you know, social media and just having it as a lucrative business.
Absolutely. So talk to us about your business side of your account. What products are you promoting?
Yes.
The anti-aging, beauty products.
So about a little over 3 years ago, I was introduced to these products, and I had never heard about anti-aging hair care. Like, I was like, what is this? And I already grew up in a very clean wellness environment. So I was into the vitamins, I'm into natural remedies. And don't get me wrong, like sometimes you need the hard stuff, but if I could do the natural first, I will do it. So I was already into clean beauty and things, but I just had never found anything that I loved or worked, or, you know, you just never know why you need something. But when I heard anti-aging and clean beauty, I was like, what is that? And so you learn all of these things that I had no idea. I didn't know you were supposed to shampoo your hair twice. I didn't know you're supposed to wash your face twice with your, you know, cleanser.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So there are all of these things that you don't know. You don't know that your scalp ages 6 times faster than the skin on your face. Like all of these things.
Wow.
So it was actually very like interesting to me. And then at the same time, I was just so like passionate about, first of all, I'm passionate about anti-aging.
Yes. Who isn't?
Who isn't?
Who isn't?
And then if you can do it simply by just like switching up your in-shower products or something, like if that helps, like sign me up, you know, like I'll do it.
Yes.
So it just became this progression of falling in love with the products, and then also falling in love with just how people were so crazy about them.
Yes.
Like, just that's where the impact part comes in. It's not just the shampoo, but it's how it makes people feel, and just all of that. So
wow. I love that. So obviously you use it every day, or obviously every week.
Yeah, well, I used to wash my hair every other day. And like, hello, mom life, we don't have time for that. We don't have time for the 30-minute blowouts and the So now it's, you know, so much less. It's like every 3 to 4 days. I live on dry shampoo.
Okay.
And I feel like my hair health is better. And when your hair health is better, I mean,
everything else around you is better.
It's just better. It's better when you can wake up and brush your hair, you know, and run out the door with some mascara on. So
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, there's some mom hacks right there, you know. I mean, I wash my hair every other day, but if I could do dry shampoo and eliminate even one, I mean, that's a lot of time saved that you can focus on other things.
Yeah, so I just share the hacks that I feel like help busy, not only busy moms, but busy women, right? We want to spend less time, but we want to still look great.
Of course.
So there's just tips and tricks that I love to share about that.
That's amazing. Yeah. And talk about consistency. How much posting are you doing? Is it daily? Is it different for Instagram versus TikTok? Talk to us about consistency.
Yes. So consistency, I feel, is super important. You want to make sure that you're showing up for your audience. Instagram stories, I feel like it's the most important thing that you can show up for if you were to pick one feature.
Okay.
I show up in my stories every single day. That's how people get to know you, right? How you're talking to them. And I'm not saying like show up in graphics and this and reshares. Like, you have to talk to them.
Yeah.
So that's how they get to know you. I think that I definitely do post Monday through Friday. Because again, work-life balance, you control your social media, don't let it control you.
Yes, yes.
And reels are the hot new thing now, but have fun with it. I think that you just need to show your personality, try to figure out how you're adding value to people, you know, and be consistent. And don't worry about the likes and the follows and the comments. Don't worry about that.
Right.
Because people are watching. Trust me, they're watching, and you probably don't even know it. So.
And then how about consistencies on reels? So stories every day?
Stories every day.
And how many stories are you doing a day? Is there a minimum or like a good sweet spot?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like 5 stories minimum.
Yeah.
And there are some days when I could just talk all day long. So you don't want to have like a million little dots.
Right.
You want to, you know, make sure you have at least 5, but you want to, you know, be sharing all the things.
Good content.
Yeah. Show people your day. If it's something that you show people how you make your coffee every morning. You know, share. I love to share, like, on gym nights, I love to show people my sweaty waist trimmer. You know? So it's just funny. You never know who's like what someone is going to relate to when they're watching you.
Right. Absolutely.
So just share your life. And you just never know.
You just never know. Yeah. It could be the gym. It could be the hair. It could be the coffee.
Right.
It could be the food.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think that's great. So stories to get to know you, and then reels. Are you doing it every day?
I am obsessed with reels. I just think reels are so much fun. I think you can have so much fun with it, but at the same time, you can also add value. So I think, like, do the funny ones to show your personality, but also do ones where someone can look at that and be like, huh, I didn't know you're supposed to shampoo your hair twice, you know? So use them to be educational, but in a very fun way.
Got it.
And I would say probably like 3 reels a week. At least. Sometimes I have to hold myself back though. Like, I could do a reel every day, but And then obviously on TikTok,
Yes.
I think showing up every day is important.
Okay.
But if there's days where, you know that on Wednesday you're going to be super busy, well, you can have a day where you use that whole day on content.
Yep.
And you can batch them, save them as drafts, and just put them out.
Right,
Or
right.
put 3 out in a day. TikTok will push them out how it pushes them out.
Yep.
So
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
The drafts are great.
the drafts are so good.
Yes, yes. So we kind of have them all ready to go, right? Yeah.
Right. And it's just like when you see something that you like, just get up and do it. Just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, get up, do it.
Yep.
Save it in a draft. You're good to go. And that way you don't have to worry about it later on.
And then are you doing the same content on your Instagram Reels and TikTok?
I feel like TikTok is, I do try to do that, but TikTok, I feel like that audience is a little different.
Yes.
I think that they're really looking for like entertainment.
Yeah. Yes.
So
More the funny, dancing.
Yes, yes. A lot of the times you just want to figure out how you can get into someone's head. Like someone can watch your content and be like, my God, that's what I was thinking too. Like, how do they know? So you really truly have to figure out who your audience is. And I think that's like one of the most important
Right.
steps when it comes to social media.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So talk to us about your audience. Who's your demographic?
Yeah.
Are they local? Are they nationwide? Talk to us.
I feel like my audience is that stay-at-home mom who maybe had that career before and, chose mom life, but maybe they're just trying to make that comeback for themselves and they just want that's something that they can do again. Similar to my story, like I didn't want to go back to corporate America.
Right.
So I am much happier, much more fulfilled, and actually much more successful with my second career.
Yes.
So I think it's super important to find your passion. And I think sometimes it's just a little hard, especially, over 40, we've created our habits, we've created our mindset. We have to have that mindset shift.
Yes.
Where we can get back into the groove of things.
Yes.
And we could just find like our inner, pre-mom, pre-wife, like find that person again and just like work with her and bring her out.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I love seeing your personality through your reels and TikTok.
Thank you.
I just absolutely love it. And you're so creative.
Thank you.
So it's so amazing that you were in the financial analyst role for such a long time.
I know.
Where your creative energy was just bottled up, right?
It was bottled up.
Yeah.
And I literally feel like a different person.
Wow.
Yeah. I feel like I just got to like open up and just find that person again. I was, out of the 3 sisters, I was always the shy one. They were the big personalities. And so even if you're that person out there that are saying like, I'm the introvert or this, listen, there are introvert extroverts. It's a thing.
It is. It is. Yes.
It's a thing.
Yeah.
So you gotta like let them out because they're fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
So I want to talk to you about just work-life balance. I think we all struggle.
Yes.
We make it look easy, right? Because we're super moms,
Right.
right? But behind the scenes, there's so much coordination and communication, and over-communication with our husbands and partners and, the texts and the reminders. And sometimes it's just like, okay, I'll do it because it's just faster, easier that way, right?
Yep.
But then we do need to delegate. So talk to us about just work-life balance. How do you do it? Any tips, suggestions?
I try to stay super organized. Like I'm the person who opens up the calendar and writes everything down.
Yep.
And I think it's been a little easier too because my husband is home more now ever since COVID.
Yep.
So he's been, at home, virtual, doing the things.
Yep.
And he's just been more of a help. But, I just think it is hard to coordinate it all. So my biggest tip is if you need to get up earlier, get up earlier. And have that like miracle morning. I like to call it a miracle morning.
I like that.
Where you have that time for you. You get in like your meditation, you get in your whatever, listen to a podcast, do a little self-development in the morning. Sit down, look at your day, figure out like what is going on.
Right.
And then by the time everyone gets up, like you know what is happening.
Right.
So I feel like the miracle mornings are such a game changer.
Yep.
and get good sleep, okay? Get some good sleep. We all need our beauty rest.
Yes, and how many hours is beauty rest?
I like 7 to 8, and then I feel good.
Really good.
I feel good.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. Yeah, I mean, beauty sleep. We need to take care of ourselves so we can take care of our kids, families,
So
other family
true.
members, right?
So true.
And I think we get so distracted all the time because we are just so busy.
Yeah.
And we don't take our me time. So I think I love that morning. You know, what did you say? The
miracle morning.
Miracle morning
Yeah.
time. You know, your affirmations, your meditation
Right.
time to take a deep breath, think about your
Yes.
day and how to manifest that.
How to manifest
Yes.
that. See, I love that.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to pour into
Manifestation.
you.
Yes.
So we can pour into the fam.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And then my last question, just to kind of wrap everything up, Anoushka, is like, what's your 1 year, 3 year goal? Like, you know, where do you want to see yourself?
Yeah.
You know, as an influencer, and to grow your, I guess, your
Right.
followers and your account. But what gets you excited?
So for this question, it's so hard because I literally just think about when I wake up every day, I'm like, who can I help today? You know? So I feel like just being able to share more and help other women.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So I just think that in the long run, I would just love to be able to build my business where I have that ultimate time freedom. I have really good time freedom right now, which I'm grateful for, but it would be great to build that up because I feel like when that builds, that'll have, again, that duplication of impact. So that's really what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to duplicate that impact.
That's amazing.
I know.
That's amazing, and I'm with you 100% on women supporting other women, so that we could all support each other, and just women empowerment, because we all need that, right? We need that support system. We need someone to talk to and just share our story, and that's why I love creating this content, this segment, particularly because I want to highlight mompreneurs like you, Anoushka, that's doing it. And like you said, anyone could do it at any time. You know, it's not like one certain, time in your life, right? I mean, when you have that passion, right?
Yes.
You could start your own, influencing account. Yeah, take your chance and just do it.
Take the chance and do it. Believe in yourself. Yeah.
Awesome. I love that. Any last words to our audience today? How can we find you? Obviously through social.
Yes. Please. Yes. My Instagram handle and my TikTok handle are both ForYourReputation. Come and follow me. I would love to share all the mom hacks and just help you manifest whatever it is that you want to do in life.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Anoushka. Thank you all for watching.
Thank you.
If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for tuning in. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I have weekly content like this that I will be sharing. And again, this is Kaori Nagao, your Las Vegas lifestyle specialist. Thank you so much for tuning in, and see you on the next one.